All right, I am live. Good morning and welcome to my channel, Inviting Possibilities. My name is Rochelle and I am here to do a reading for fire signs today, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. That would be Sun, Moon, Rising, or if you just resonate with the title, you don't have to have any fire placements in your chart, and this could still be for you. So with that, I'm going to dive right in. I should say that I started by choosing, hey, the Aries, good morning, welcome. Wisdom of the Oracle. I chose 3 cards. This is the same format I've been doing for a while. And I will change it up eventually, but I'm liking this. Good tarot, I'm going to clarify with this. And then I'm going to top it off with the Oracle of E. And I did this with your last reading. And I'm liking having that little cherry on top. And yeah, so we'll just make time for that and it'll be awesome. So, okay. You fire signs, well, everyone really, but fire signs in particular, you're going through something. I'm going to show you the first 2 cards I pulled together. Both of these were in the protection position. And what they speak about is, this one was the first one, that something seems like it's over, but really it's just a break. And will be coming back around. And this card, exchanging gifts, is it's speaking to a couple of potential things going on with what's going on here with this break. One of them could be that you have, maybe it's a relationship, and you have been giving way more than you've been getting back, and possibly to the point where this person feels that you're not giving enough and continues to demand that you give more. And there is a major imbalance in this situation. And it could be that you are feeling that you need to walk away, that it can't go on the way that it's been going. You are not getting what you need out of this situation. And walking away, there's always that feeling of, I might be walking away forever. And it can be very difficult, especially when you're dealing with someone that you really love, that you've built a life with, that you were, imagining spending your life with. And suddenly you're like, coming to this realization, they're just not showing up in the way that I need them. They're not giving me what I need, and they're demanding that I give more. And it's just too imbalanced. And it's not, you may be finding that it's not good for you. It could be affecting your health emotionally, physically, mentally. And you're like, okay, I got to take care of myself. Take care of number 1. The other message with this is, why is it not coming to me in this moment? So this situation that you're walking away from could also speak to something that you have really been wanting, something that you have manifested into your life. But in the process of manifesting, of kind of spending time putting this desire out into the universe, you might have forgotten to think about the implications of what having that thing would be. That there is a cost. There's a cost to any kind of windfall. And maybe you weren't prepared for what you would actually have to do in order to have this thing in your life. Um, Either way, in either of these situations, you're being kind of forced to walk away. Excuse me. Where something that you really want, you're having to turn your back on. And this card in the protection position is saying that it is gonna come back around. That it's not walking away forever. But for right now, you need to spend time kind of working with your higher power, figuring out what you need to do to make things more balanced. If it is the second scenario where you're having to walk away from something that you really wanted, that you manifested, you finally got it, and then you're like, "Oh my god, I can't actually, I can't accept this." It's you're you're walking away so that you can have the time to prepare to have that thing in your life. And if it's a person, maybe you both need the time to spend apart thinking about, how what you're grateful for in that relationship, how things did work, and getting clear on what didn't work so that you can come back together and be like, okay, let's work on these things because it didn't work the first time around. But they're coming back. Somehow the situation's going to cycle around again. So it's not over. Again, it's just a break. It's a very important, necessary break. And then your third card is blessed. And this is all about kind of the universe showering down unexpected blessings on you. It's divine grace. It's things falling into your lap that you almost feel you don't deserve. Certainly, it's unexpected, and you're just like, oh, that's cool. That's yay. It's the probably not such a little miracle showing up for you. And it could have to do with the situation coming back around. The fact that these are here with this is kind of saying, like, when it comes back around, it's going to be like um, this unexpected blessing that you're going to be so excited about. It brings so much delight and joy and excitement. So yeah, whatever this thing is, don't let it get you down. Understand that there's divine timing at play here, and you are being guided to learn the lessons you need to learn to get to this. There's something big that some kind of perspective shift that you need to have in order for this to come in. So let's go ahead and clarify with the good tarot. So, yeah. Nostalgia. Feeling sad about what you've had to let go. Particularly this card. I don't know that normally 6 of Cups, I think, is a little bit more hopeful. And this one, she does not look hopeful. She's just like, not feeling good. Grieving the loss, remembering the good times, wishing to have that back, feeling like, the water represents emotions, like you could just fall right in and drown. But in fact, it's not very deep. You're not going to drown. It's okay to have these emotions. It's a part of the process. You have to grieve. And that's where I think that's what helps you gain this perspective shift. So know that whatever you're feeling, it's important. It's required. Just let the feelings come. This too shall pass. Hanged Man. Yeah, taking some time. Taking some time to shift your perspective out of this into a new way of thinking and understanding. Surrendering to what is, knowing that you're going to be led somewhere that is for your highest good, that he has the wings. So when you're ready, you can simply untie yourself and fly. You can soar. He's got these long wide wings, and has the ability to get himself out of any situation. But he needs this time right now to just step back, reassess, feel the feelings, and eventually, yes, you will get to a point where you can get yourself righted and, yeah, again, fly, soar. You're going to soar. The amazing things are going to come in for you. Blessings and gifts from the universe in all forms. And very likely this form that you're having to release right now. What's the saying? Let it go. If it's right for you, it'll come back. I'm not saying it right, but 10 of Earth. Yeah. Here's your blessing. This is one of the best cards in the deck. This is speaking to financial abundance, complete fulfillment, in a being prosperous, being abundant. Not so much in this deck, but the 10 of Pentacles in general can also be having that right relationship in your life, like the ultimate fulfilling thing that it's just being lined up in a material sense, that everything's perfect, or as close. I mean, there's no such thing as perfection, but it is as close as it can get. King of Fire. The situation is allowing you to your heart is being broken open. This grief that you're feeling is allowing you to access this part of you that you may not have been so in touch with up to this point. That is one of the beautiful gifts of heartbreak, is that it opens us wide. It kind of it breaks off the heart wall and actually exposes what's underneath, this beautiful gem. And the King of Fire, I mean, he's got the sun. He looks very wise. It's like he's learned the lesson that he needs to learn, or lessons, through this heart opening. And it's bringing in the wisdom. It's allowing him to access the wisdom. Yeah, Mad Soul Tarot, welcome. Good evening. Yeah, this is what you're moving into. And this is also becoming a leader, leading from the heart, leading with integrity, with compassion, from a more enlightened place, because you've been through it. You've gone through, you've kind of walked through the fires of hell and you've come out the other side. And now you can lead the way for others. And it's kind of coming to me too that this is you being able to, it's like stepping into your own power where you know how to balance the give and the take, the giving and receiving that hasn't been balanced or isn't balanced right now. When this situation comes back around, you'll be in this place where you're like, okay, I know my boundaries. I know what's right for me. I know what's right for the situation and how we can make this work or not. But it's, it's from this very wise, loving place, regardless. And this is the energy that's bringing in the blessing, the ultimate blessings. Yeah. Okay. This is really cool. What a good reading. And the star, bringing in hope. What is this book? It might be hope. What does the book say about the star? It's interesting because this book is a little bit different from traditional tarot. And that's one of the reasons I'm so drawn to it, because there's definitely a more positive spin on things in general. Oh, this is about inspiration, feeling inspired. And it's that inspiration, I think, stepping into this part of yourself. It could be that inspiration is leading you here. And then also being in this place is feeding that inspiration and moving you ever forward. She's got this container full of something. It's like building up the inspiration and allowing that, carrying it with you and using that to nourish yourself, to sustain yourself on this journey. And yes, gotta just keep coming back to this. Oh my gosh, huge blessings, huge. It's beautiful. Every journey brings a gift. Every journey brings a blessing. This one in particular is really big. And the Hierophant. Tapping into your connection with spirit, with your higher power. Having your how do I say it? Relying on your spiritual practices to keep you in alignment, to allow you to soar. Maybe that's a part of what's happening here, is tapping into this, to your spiritual practices as a way to help you gain perspective, to help you get into alignment. And eventually you write yourself through that, like meditation, for example, where you come to this place. Whew. The energy just keeps building. It's like, it's big. And there's so many major arcanas here. Well, 3. You have this, it's like going from this to this to this. Surrendering, new perspective, allowing you to get new hope, to build the inspiration, and coming to a place of almost, I don't want to say spiritual mastery, but really using your spiritual practices again to tap you in, really truly tap you in to your connection, to your higher power. Okay, I'm going to pick one more from this deck. I feel like ending on the Hierophant is really good, but I just want one more. Let's see. 6 of Fire. I love this card. This might be one of my most favorite cards in the deck, because this talks about being an enlightened influencer, that this is about you stepping into the limelight. You are becoming an enlightened influencer. And to me, that speaks of leading through wisdom and leading through the heart. When you're enlightened, all parts are connected. And what I love about this image is that the ship is being held up by the balloon. So whatever obstacles you would normally encounter on your journey, you're just sailing right over. You're going farther and faster than you normally would because of this. And then you have all these other balloons around you that are like, hey, what are they doing? I want to follow that person. I want to follow this fire sign who's like got things figured out. So this is huge. This is where you're being led. This is these are your ultimate you're creating this magic. These miracles coming in are all due to you taking the time to heal yourself, to go through this process of grieving, coming out the other side, gaining a new perspective. Being an enlightened influencer, you have learned your lessons, and you are allowing that to move you, to guide you, to be able to show up for others in this amazing way. I'm so excited. Okay. This is great. So much to look forward to. Wherever you're at now, don't even worry. You'll get through this. Superhero. You're turning into a superhero. I feel like most superhero stories have some kind of moving from their mess to success. They go through their trials and tribulations and they come out changed and stronger. And it depends on the superhero, not all of them, but most of the traditional ones, they're like, they know that they want to be someone who helps people, who guides them and leads them through wisdom and love and compassion. Let's see what the book says. 31. Superhero. Right now, you've got superhuman strength. The truth is you always do, but most of the time you don't need it. Why bother? Everything's rocking along just fine. You are about to learn just how cool, how strong, how amazing you really are. Yeah. How cool, how strong, how amazing. Just like this guy right here. Yes. This is amazing. I don't have the words. There goes your ego, the Aries. Yeah. You know what? You go for it. You let this reading build you, because it's not even about your ego. It's about learning that you are so much more than your ego, because you're tapping in to your deepest, most authentic part of yourself. that deep intuition that is connected to your higher power. And that is what is guiding you and leading you and allowing you to guide and lead others. Where is that one? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And bringing you your ultimate blessings. Yeah. So no worries. Just, yeah, let this build you up. It's all good. It's all going to work out. All right. So thank you so much for joining me. There's Charlie and Dorian sending you a nice, what am I trying to say? A good send off. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, rest of your night, sleep well, and tomorrow, wherever you are in the world. And I will see you on the next video. Mwah. And like and subscribe.